Welcome, one and all. This is Raidillon TV, the only corner that you need. And we're looking at Canadian Tire Mosports Park. It's a pleasant day out there, you know. Unless you are of the sort of chap that doesn't like the sun. Which goes for a lot of people in... goes for a lot of people in the UK and Ireland. But what is quite warm out there is the track. 41 degrees Celsius track temperature today. 106 degrees Fahrenheit in the Freedom units. And you can't even see it because I forgot to turn on one thing. Boom! There you go, now you can see. Track time is 15:31. But where are the cars? Well, here's one. Well, I'm telling you now, the old audio is not even coming through. I love technical issues, so we're just going to do that and let you continue watching. Well, not watching, as it turns out. The There we go. Now we can fix something. There we go. Now we fixed it. Look at that. We're professionals here. 100% professionals. Quite sure lap. So, qualifying will essentially be quick and done. But we do have a good amount of faces here today. Only 2 runners in the... well, in the Ford GT class. Our poor Ford. Lars Mordenhauer. In with Jack Pittis. But we also do have Alec Campbell, Tyler C. Green, Matthew Cochran, David Whitehouse. Oh, I've just cursed. Oopsies. Olivier Schwartz. And we've got Bellens. Not Bellend. I will forever say it's not Bellend, it's Bellens. We keep saying Bellens. But this man, right here, this is the focus for today. He is Felipe Paiva. A man that you can rely on. A man that you should know. And he is going to be charging around at breakneck speed versus the rest of them. They'll all have to beat him. And they'll hope they can. But he is one fast character. Up through the gears, into 5th. Sixth. Now, I did actually do some practice here around here myself, and let me tell you, it is quite a nice car to drive. And he's used all of his laps to only get 3rd position. Olesnizak has come ahead of him. What about David Barraclough? One of the men. One of the men of all time. Where will he go? Will he knock the pedestal? Yeah, he's just gone first. By 0.2 of a second. He's absolutely blitzed the track. And he's still got one more lap to go. So, let's see what he does. in through. Keep the car in 4th, into 5th. Past Continental. You want to be careful as you dive down. Switch it up into 6th as he does. Brakes 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. Oh, the car over rotates as it tries to refine the grip after cresting the hill. And he aborts. He doesn't feel the need. What about this man? This is Ian Brassfield. Remember last week he had issues. Very tricky section this. In through. Right-hander. Where does he place? Now that was a... Oh no, he doesn't place anywhere. He has used his laps. That's everybody, actually. Let's go over the qualifying results with our pace car. Where is our pace car? There is our pace car. But these are the results as they stand. Oh my goodness. That is Jarrett Curry. I hope I'm saying that last name right. With a 107.675. Campbell. Alec Campbell. With a 107.965. 108.137 goes to Mr. Green. Mr. Courtney comes into play with a 108.927. Smola with a 109.197. Cochram with a 109.221. Whitehouse the third is a 110.660. And then Schwartz with a 111.910. David Barclov leads the GT1s off with a 112.433. Kevin Bellens comes in second with a 112.639. Alesnizak in third with a 112.642. Felipe Paiva, a surprise. He has a fight on his hands. Margula with a 113.313 in fifth. Stefan Hazley with a 113.425, wanting to better the results that he had the last time round. 113.752 goes to Ian Brassfield in seventh. Wirtz with a 113.817, and Laurence Dupont leading the rest of them in ninth with a 113.878. Jack Pittas and Moldenhauer are the only two Lonesome Road characters in GT2. Pittas beating his adversary by just under 0.2 of a second. Now I will make one more slight adjustment, so you'll just see the Raidillon TV logo for a bit while I do that. Just making some adjustments. There we go. Now we can hear. And look at that. They didn't even move. They didn't even do anything. We're still on for a full pace car lap. The pace car driver, where is he? There he is. Is he? Yeah, he's all hooked up. What is it? What is he saying? What? One lap to green. You line up on the respective side. The pit road is closed. 30 minutes of Canadian Tire Mosports Park, or as it's lovingly known as just Mosports. They'll have just under 13 laps, around 27 laps in total. HPD is leading them off. Car number 7 of Jarrett will have the lead, and he'll kick them off. Alec Campbell will be on his outside, but Green is on the inside. Crucial for him. He wants to be on the inside, get a nice run up, and hope that Jared actually gets a good launch. That's the main thing. Jared has to get the good launch. Bellens has got issues of his own. He's got David Barclough on his inside, but not just that. He's got this man, Krzysztof Oleszniczak, on his inside too. So he could be very well shuffled out unless he gets a very, very nice start. So, complexions I'll play. Anybody could be a winner. It is a sweeping corner. Now, if you are getting motion sick, do look away. Heading down the back straight. Not really a back straight as it were, but it's just a length of tarmac where no severe turns take place. But we're looking at the grid as it is. Those are your classes. 30 minutes of racing will kick off as soon as the pace car comes in. Jared Corey will lead the drivers away. And he straightens the cars up. But and just says, nope, goodbye, I'm already going. And there's flashing the lights in the back. Some of the people disagreeing with what that was. Good start, though, by the field as they come through. Oleszniczak has already handed Kevin Bellens into third, even before the start-finish line. Oh, my goodness. Not good for him. Oh, and the car's gone off. That is going to be Ian Brassfield's. It happened already for him. Oh, poor Ian. Will have to work his way back through the field. Cars already going through. Brian Wirtz in the pits. Came into the box. In tow. That's not a camera. There's a camera. In through. A dual right-hander. You gotta keep it nice and tidy. At the Holiday Inn, apparently. Krzysztof Oleszniczak, as I said, has passed this man, Ian Brassfield. And Ian, or not Ian Brassfield, sorry, Kevin Bellens. I'm going to get so much annoyance for that. Well, what's even worse actually is Felipe Paiva. He is stuck currently behind three very fast drivers. Krzysztof, by the way, from Ford GT2 to GT1. Oh no! What happened there? Oh, all on his own. Ah. Oh. Not a great time to come back on track now, it has to be said. And that front end is crippled, for lack of a better word. Ray Courtney in trouble. Lost a bit of speed coming out, and he's lost a few positions too. Alec Campbell still handing Jared Corey. Tyler Green did not get the start he wanted. He's still in third, but didn't get the big boost that he wanted. So it has to settle in, try and get his bearings. Through they go. Into the long slalom left-hander. You want to go into right here. You want to keep the car wound up. It goes on forever. It's almost like a year before you get to the exit, especially in the GT1s. Through Continental, down into the. Keep it nice and tidy as you come back uphill. It's easier in the HPDs. They got a bit of downforce to play with, but not so easy, and you don't have to actually think about it. Under Mobile 1 to the straight comes the S's. Sweep it in. Keep it down a gear, and then you probably want to keep the engine revved as best you can. And on for another lap. That's already 3 laps the leaders have done. And they have traffic ahead of them. That would be Brian Wirtz, who's in trouble. Oh, jeepers creepers. In severe trouble at the worst possible time. Having to bail, did Jarrett. Probably almost had to bail out and get a new pair of pants after that one. Goodness gracious. I certainly would. But he's at least kept it sly and in play. Through they go. Tyler, bit of an issue there. Getting the car wound up. We'll have to put in some good laps to try and make back the gap. Kevin Bellens chasing down Christoph, who's lost the rear end of Barraclough. David's just absolutely screaming away, putting in essentially qualifying pace. 1:12.643 on that last lap, fastest lap of the lot. And he's just steaming away. The 2 B8 motors currently on track. This is Christoph. Here they go. Right. Keep it nice and steady. You can't let the car get too excited as you exit the turn. As did Lesniak there. Just kissed the grass there. Under severe threat now by Bellens. Bellens trying his hardest to sneak a move in wherever he can. There's not a lot of places to overtake here. Screaming up through the gears. You wouldn't want Cross to come, you know, chasing you. I know this isn't Need for Speed, but there is a need for speed in this case because I have a sneaking suspicion that Bellens wants to occupy a faster line but cannot. Through back into the first turn. Back up through the gears. Hug the inside. Let the car drift out on the exit. Oh, yeah, it just seems that Kevin is occupying just a much more comfortable pace right now. But that is losing him time. 2.3 seconds is the margin right now between himself and what he would need to. On the outside he goes. He has to hold it, but he can't. Oh, tries it, but the door's shut by Lesniak. Good defending. That'll get the red mist going fast. Because you just want to get past. You just want to occupy a nicer line, but it's not going to do it for you. Stefan Hazley, though, doing quite well with himself. Up into 5th. Just needs to continue chasing down Peter Margula. Very nice livery. Very nice. I do like the liveries out here. By the way, Alec Campbell, Tyler Green. Oh, a bit of a flashing light as they're trying to get past the GT2s. Surprised they caught them this early, actually. But they have. So we could be in for a multi-class kind of moment where the fast cars have to try and negotiate past the slow cars. Flashing lights indicating the I need to get past, get out of my way. Rip the Fjord GT3. Tyler Green getting the short end of the stick, unfortunately, but that is how it is in multi-class racing. Sometimes you get the W's, sometimes you get the L's. But still in range, so not out of the woods just yet are the others. Ray Courtney in 6th position. Oh, oh, dearie me, that's wide. But just about managed to keep it wrapped up. Chasing down David Whitehouse, the 3rd. Car number 17. Up through Mobile 1. Hasn't passed. Looking absolutely fantastic. Right-hander. Then you want to slow it down. Left-hander. As you look for the grip. Right onto the start-finish straight. And then come do it all again for another lap. A little bit wide of a line. I do think Ray Courtney does want to occupy a faster line and is trying to get past, but David is just doing just enough to keep him in the rear view mirrors as of right now. Once again. On, through, and back up the hill. Well, it's not even a hill, more like an incline. And then you crest. Continue gaining some speed. They're going to have... That is the car of Lars Moldenhauer ahead of them. We'll back up David into him. David's not able to get past. Oh, and David might not even get past him now because it's 3 wide. Oh, on the outside, though. David might have to yield. Will he yield? He has to, unfortunately. That's a good pass by Ray Courtney. Using the traffic as a bookmark. And just is able to get going just about. On through, and that is a spin. Evasive maneuvers. He held his brakes, though. Very well done. Good discipline by Ray Courtney, but I'd say he's not happy in that car. And under severe pressure now, he will be from Matthew Cochran, who gains up through the gears. Kevin Bellens, though, did make a move. He made a move into 2nd, but you make a move into the 2nd. The car ahead of you is already 4 seconds ahead of you. Now 5. So, yeah, you are now playing defense. You best have absolutely stonking laps to get back at a man who's literally doing qualifying pace. In race trim. What a madman. Bellens into the right-hander, then left. Car sliding around a little bit. Coming through. Right hand. Into another right-hander. Car wows up nicely. I will say it is a losing battle for him. Felipe Paiva. From 4th to 8th. Really wasn't how he thought he was going to be spending his day. But look at the damage in the front. That is from his one driver accident. In which he clipped the grass. And then iRacing decided that he had enough fun clipping the grass and made sure his front nose was clipped with a pair of concrete scissors. Ian Brassfield, right-hander. Had an accident lap 1, turn 1, but kept it at the wall, but now under pressure as he's trying to chase down Laurence Dubois. Oh, Felipe is yeah, that was almost another accident for him. He held the wheel very sharply to the right, as if he was trying to make sure that he did not need another haircut. And yeah, he was very close to making it another haircut. This time on a different part of wall. Maybe he wanted appetizers. Traffic ahead. Alec Campbell with Jarrett Corey. These are the leaders, the two leaders, coming up against these two, fighting for second place as of right now. Bellens would like to see no impediment as much as possible. Of course, he'll have to hold his racing line, and the other cars, the faster cars, will have to go around, as is tradition. Oh, on the inside, going towards the outside. Well done. Oh, Kevin wanted to occupy wider, but the car was out there. And I do see a smidgen of heat haze coming through. That is the car of Alec Campbell, holding patient, and does let no impediment get in by. Unfortunately, Alec Campbell impeded himself and has lost time to Jarrett Corey. 1.1 seconds now separates them. So, a little bit of a problem. In through for lap 15. Halfway through the race. I need to stop cursing, man. I literally raised my mouth in a gasp. Damn it, I've done it again. Well, we missed this, actually. Let's have a look. This was Ray Courtney making the move on the inside of David Whitehouse just a few moments ago. And unfortunately, Whitehouse caught out, had nowhere to go, and unfortunately was dealt the lesser hand than he would have liked. Ray Courtney opened to 5th. I'm going to be chasing down Camille Smola. Felipe Paiva really is under nuts and bolts territory. Peter Margula. Issues for him. Oh, and the car overcooks. And he loses several positions. Felipe Paiva up a position. Ian Brassfield up a position. Laura Dubois up a position. Stefan Hazley up into 4th. And will probably run his own race. But, ooh, that front end. That front engine. That front end does look a little bit loosey-goosey. A legend attack. Still trying to keep up with Bellens. He's gonna laugh at this every time he hears me trying not to say Bellend. Bellens coming through. Felipe Paiva moves up a position. I'm amazed at how he's able to even keep the car straight with how curmunched that front end is. The concrete razor that I've just dubbed it did definitely give him an extremely close shave. It'd be the kind of close shave that you'd scream at, because not only is all your hair gone, but you've accidentally razor sharped yourself and given yourself a little bit of an ouchie. And by ouchie I mean I'm literally crying in the corner wanting to get some ice cream. And so, Felipe Paiva is in 5th position. Of course, there are other cars on this track, and they are incredibly fast, as is this man. Even though he's missing a wheel. Lawrence Dubrow. Ian Brassfield in through. Oh, and an accident has occurred! There's an accident happening. And Ian Brassfield. Again! Slow-mo time. Dubrow, I think. That's qualifying. Oh, Cockram. Having to slow down. Let's have a look at this accident. Oh, please let the trees end. Oh, please let the trees end. Okay, good. Yeah, I do think I get the heli in. Let's have a look. That's Ian Brassfield on the outside. He was slipping a little bit, but not by much. And I would have said that Lawrence did drift back out into the center of the road. So unfortunately, a racing incident. But you can obviously see in the heat of a moment like that, you're going to be a little bit feisty. Through goes Khrushchev. That's a car of Ray Courtney going the wrong way. Had a little bit of a spinny spin. Oh! Did he hit the wall? He did, just a little bit. But no harm. Back up and running he goes. I just want to hear this B8 motor. I'm sorry. I just want to hear this B8 motor. It's Lars Moldenhauer ahead. Will he provide? Yeah, he is doing his best. And on through goes Alejnisak. 1.1 second the gap. Will he do it in 6 minutes? That is the question we'll have to answer. Wide and wide through 2 corners. It's not going to help his case. Peter coming through, chasing down very fast Lawrence Dubras. Dubras having damage from the incident between himself and Ian Brassfield a few laps ago. And we're just waiting to see how will Peter go on through. Peter lets the leader, that is Jarrett Corey, on through. No fuss, no mess, no fuss. This is Jarrett. I just want to see actually how he tackles the corners. Yeah, that is the biggest time saver right there between the two classes, between HPD and GT1s. I would have wagered that the HPDs can carry much more speed going down the hill on that second large left-hander. They really do have a problem with this section in particular. They're quite almost benign through that section. This is David Whitehouse chasing down Ray Courtney. Ray Courtney obviously had another mistake out there. Lost more time. Oh, Bellens. That is the car number 1 of David Bellens. Probably screaming in his car right now saying, please just go fast, I'm scared. And obviously not wanting to lose any time to this man, Krzysztof Olejniczak. Campbell catching back up to Tyler Green, who's now up into second. Tyler running a nice quiet race, that's all he needs to do. As long as he's happy, then that's the main thing. by the way. One more lap to go. And then it's the white flag. Christoph, this is the current state of play. Christoph still chasing down Benz. Felipe Paiva made it past Stefan Hazley, who made a mistake. Stefan might try and get back. Peter Margul, after his mistake, will try and get past Lawrence Dubois to secure 6th. And Alec Campbell again makes a mistake. Lost 9 seconds on that lap alone, according to our top stopwatch. Jarrett making it through. Takes the white flag. This is confirmed white flag now. Can't have any more time after this. And as you can see, the lap timer is basically nuts. Oh, that's an inside wall. Careful there, Peter. Come on through. By the way, this man has secured the win. Jarrett Corey, well done to him. Quiet race. And Tyler Green, well done on 2nd place. A nice quiet race from yourself there. Secures the bag. Poor Alec Campbell. Mistakes probably will rule his day, but he still gets onto the podium. Smola comes home, as does Ray Courtney. Olivier Schwartz also comes home. But look at this man. Just absolutely just comes through and says, I'm just going to do qualifying laps constantly. I'm Michael Schumacher, essentially. Lol. Where's my trophy? I'll just go home now and do some more qualifying laps there. And just absolutely sends it. Yeah, there he is. Doesn't even need to hide it. David, that was an absolute godsend of a race that you did. And Bellens secures the 2nd place. That's all he need to do. Krzysztof Olesnizak makes good on his return to form and comes home in 3rd. Felipe Paiva, what could have happened if he didn't get his concrete razor? But less of the concrete razor, more of the results as they stood across the line. Corey comes home with the win, with Tyler Green coming home in 2nd. Alec Campbell comes home in 3rd, with Smola in 4th. Ray Courtney comes home in 5th, with Whitehouse in 6th. In 7th is Cochrane, with Olivier Schwartz towing with a lap to go. And then we get David Barraclough. And a person... That's Green trying to hop the wall. he's broken his car. Yeah, I see you, Green. I see you, Green. Yeah. You think I didn't see that. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shame you. I'm gonna shame you. Yeah, there you go. And then we rear chase. Yeah. You thought. Yep. What's this? Is this you being bold? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There you go. David Barclough coming home in 1st for the GT1s, with Bellens coming home 10 seconds down the road. Olesnizak in 3rd, with Felipe Paiva in 4th. Stefan Hazley in 5th. Dubois 6th. Margula in 7th, with Wirtz in 8th. And we get to Pittas and Moldenhauer, the two. I know we didn't cover them much, but hopefully there'll be more to come this time next week. And it does bring me to this time next week. It is the end for this week's festivities at Mosports. But if you want to continue racing, next week will be the race at Algrave International Grand Prix layout. And then after that will be one of my favourite races, which will be the Spa-Francorchamps endurance layout for the week starting the 9th of July 2024. Guaranteeing you it's going to be an absolute cracker of a race. But that does lead us home and lead us to the end of this race. I have been Robert O'Brien. This has been Raidillon TV, the only corner you need. Thanks for joining us. See you soon.